What's good, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great start to their week. We're here to do tarot rehab. All right, so if you haven't chosen your card, make sure you choose the card and to get your message, and I'll put the timestamps for those cards down below in the description box. All right, also don't forget to show me some love, like, share, subscribe. If these readings resonate, you might want to check out my Patreon page. I'll put the information for that down below. All right, also guys, remember, not every detail of these readings are going to resonate with you, but if you're called to a specific card, there might be some messages in there for you that might be beneficial. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start off by pulling one of these Archangel cards, and this is going to give us the overall energy of what it is that you're dealing with, and then we'll break it down and get you some advice on how to move through, navigate through those energies. All right, so this card is kind of just gonna, the first card that I'm going to pull, the overall energy, it's just kind of it's going to give you a message of whatever it is that you're dealing with. Now this is tarot rehab, so these are things we're looking into, the things that might trigger you into possibly relapsing, or so we can avoid that. Or if you're struggling currently, this is going to give you some information to kind of look a little bit deeper at these issues, and that way you can overcome these addictions. All right, so the first card we got is the Peace card. This says, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So addictions surrounding your addictions in this case is surrounding what's happened in the past, and learning to let go of that, because only until you can let go of what has happened in your past are you gonna be able to have that that more enriching future that you've been seeking. All right, so let's see what it is, what past issue you need to let go of. Okay, what can you tell us about the past? What is it that they need to let go of? What can you tell us about the past, the issue that pile one needs to look at? What can you tell us about the past issue that pile one needs to let go of? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So we're talking about some kind of communication that you got from this Queen of Wands. The Eight of Wands talks about communication. The Queen of Cups is like, it could be somebody who's very loving. It could be a mother. It could be a grandmother. It could, it could be a wife. Somebody who you see as very nurturing. Okay. It could be a lover. Juggling. So there could have been some juggling going on. I don't know if it was you that was juggling, or it could have been this person that you had a lot of love for that was juggling you. Okay. What else can you tell us about this spirit? Okay. And then we got the King of Cups and the Page of Wands, both in reverse. The King of Wands, or the King of Cups in reverse, is like emotional manipulation, and then the Page of Wands in reverse, this is immaturity. So somebody could have been emotionally immature, emotionally manipulative, and so it made your person put the pause on whether or not they wanted to move forward in this relationship. It made them very unsure of you. Okay. So let's break this down. Let's look into this. Let's start here, okay? This Queen of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and this Two of Pentacles. So let's see what this communication was. This Eight of Wands. Let's see what the communication is. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Let's see what the... come on, Spirit. We got the Emperor. So I don't know if the Emperor is the one that... got the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. This... you know, the Queen of Swords is like, this is total honesty, you know, total honesty. And in this card, on the sword, I don't know if you can see it, on her sword, there's blood. So whatever truth that this Emperor brought in, it was a painful truth. That's what this communication is. Somebody communicated a very painful truth, possibly about someone, your partner juggling you. So I don't know if it's two men and a woman, or two women and a man. So the communication came from this Emperor, and whatever he communicated was very painful. So let's look into this Two of Pentacles. This is the juggling card, okay? Yeah, we got the Seven of Swords at the bottom. Some sneaky behavior. This juggling brought some heartache. It was heartache. Finding out this truth, you know, it hurt. It cut deep. It cut deep. Okay, so what else can you tell us about this Two of Pentacles? It cut deep because when you heard this created a lot of stress and anxiety. It hurt because you thought you were gonna have with the Wheel of Fortune. You thought you were gonna have like a new beginning. Like you thought this relationship was gonna bring you, you know, good fortune and love, right? And then let's look into this Queen of Cups. What can you tell us about the Queen of Cups, Spirit? What can you tell us about the Queen of Cups? Okay, so why did it hurt? You know, you had a lot of love for this person, you know, and it hurt when you found out that this person was juggling you. Again, we got the Two of Pentacles. We got the, remember, somebody communicated that someone was juggling. This Queen of Cups, this person that you had a lot of love for was juggling you. Why? Because they had commitment issues. They had commitment issues. And then we have the Three of Wands. And yeah, so this person, this Queen of Cups, the one that was juggling, this person wasn't able to commit. You know, they had commitment issues, and then because of that, there was lack of foresight. Like, you didn't see that. You didn't know that this person had commitment issues, right? You thought that this person, okay, so this person, the Queen of Cups, had lots of options, you know, when it came to partners. They could have had a lot of partners. This person was juggling, right? So they could have been juggling multiple people, not just you and one other person. And so that finding that out really caused a lot of hurt. Why? Because you thought you were going to have victory with this person. You thought this was your wish fulfillment. You thought you were going to be, you were very giving to this person. And that's why it hurt, because you find out, this person didn't care about me like that. Because we have the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups. Like, the Queen of Wands is very, can be very sexually promiscuous. and you thought this was your partner. So this is the stuff that is in the past that you need to let go of. Because if you hold on to this kind of energy, oh well, this person that I had so much love for did me this dirty, it keeps you from being able to offer a new love to someone else because you're so wrapped up in this energy. Okay, you've been hurt in the past. Yeah, you breaking free. You need to break free from that and move on, because this card says, this peace card. This card is talking about letting go and letting God, like moving away, allowing, moving away, because you know, if you stay in this energy of this person did me so wrong, I'm never gonna love again, then you're gonna be missing out on really enriching and fulfilling relationships. You're gonna miss out on that. And staying in that energy also creates that staying in that energy of from the past hurt is what's kind of triggering you to want to fall back into or fall further into any kind of addictions. So it's important for you to release that past. Yeah, this person, this Queen of Cups, this Queen of Cups, this Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. Oh, wrong card. Queen of Cups. This person caused a moment in your life where you're just like, you know, it just felt like your whole world was falling down. You felt, yeah, you felt like your whole world was falling down. I don't know if you were married to this person. I don't know if you were married to this person. The person that was juggling. So that's what happened in the past. And so now you're in the state of, you know, the Ace of Cups talks about new love, new relationships, starting new relationships. And then with the Hangman, you're just not sure about new relationships. Let's look into that. Why are you, what's the Hangman? The Hangman is being unsure, being stuck, needing to get a different perspective on new loves, you know, because you're stuck in this, you're stuck in the past. And so because you're stuck in the past, it's keeping you stuck there and unable to, you're not sure about any new loves. So let's look into that Hangman. Yeah, you're unsure. You don't know. You don't know. And then we got the Ace of Cups again. Wow. So let's look at these. The Hangman and the Ace of Cups. You're not sure about this new love, right? You're not sure. Then we got the Ace of Cups again. Again, clarifying the Hangman. You got the Ace of Cups. You're unsure about this new love. You have the Lovers here. That brings you a lot of happiness. It brings you a lot of happiness. But again, with the Hangman, you're not sure if you should start this new passionate beginning, because you don't know if this person is going to be reckless with your heart. And because last time you weren't using, the High Priestess talks about secrets, intuition, trusting yourself. Last time you allowed somebody to love, or you loved, this person was very reckless, and you didn't even, like, you failed to see the signs, maybe. You weren't trusting your intuition. And because of that, someone came in and, like, yeah. We got the Devil and the Ten of Swords. Like, this person, you see them as very devilish, you know. They came off like this. Very, where is that card? I guess I put it back. Did I? Yes, I did. You saw this Queen of Cups is very loving, not realizing, not trusting your intuition, right? So you're like, the last time I loved this person, my intuition failed me, and not realizing that this person, you know, with the Devil and the Ten of Swords, this person was going to hurt me in a very ugly way, hurtful way. And so now you're just like, well, the last time I loved, I got hurt, and now I'm not sure if I ever want to love again. I'm not sure if I ever want to love again, even though I know this new passionate beginning is going to bring me a lot of happiness, right? The Ace of Wands and the Sun. Yeah. So this we're talking about, yeah, seeing things differently when it comes to past loves, because not releasing that is keeping you from finding real happiness. Even though you have the opportunity to be happy, it's keeping you from being happy. We have the King of Cups and the Page of Wands in reverse. Again, the King of Cups is somebody who is the King of Wands is someone, or King of Cups in reverse is someone who's manipulative. They're emotionally manipulative. And with the Page of Wands in reverse, this is someone who's immature. So this person, you feel like they played with your emotions. They were very immature and they played with your emotions. And that's what, yeah, you just feel betrayed. What can you tell us about the King of Cups in reverse? Spirit, what can you tell us about the King of Cups in reverse? Yeah, this King of Cups in reverse was the reckless one, the one that was very cruel to your heart. What else can you tell us about the King of Cups? Okay. All right, the King of Cups in reverse. This person was very reckless, and then the Knight of Cups in the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about sweet proposals, like offering something. But in this deck, this Knight of Cups, whatever they're offering you is not is empty. They're offering you like empty love, and that's what you weren't seeing, is that this person was offering you empty love. And this Empress, this person that you had a lot of love for, this Empress is the Queen of Cups. This person left you feeling out in the cold, alone, abandoned. Why? Because this Emperor, the one, whoever communicated to you the truth, that brought in this painful truth, brought you the clarity for you to end it, even though it hurt. It hurt because you felt very betrayed by this person. They emotionally manipulated you. This person is abusive. This person is manipulative. This person. And then we got the Page of Wands. This is immaturity. Let's look into this Page of Wands. Can you tell me about this Page of Wands? The Page of Wands in reverse is somebody who's very immature, right? You didn't see that with the Page of Swords. You didn't see that clearly, and so now you don't know how to move forward, because you're like, if I take it, hold on. You weren't seeing things clearly. And then the Hanged Man. You weren't seeing things clearly with the Hanged Man. This is, I want to say, self-sacrifice. Like you were very giving to this person, and you weren't seeing that they were kind of, the truth is that they were, I almost just want to say, the truth was this person made you feel like a fool. this person made you feel like a fool, and then we have the death, the Eight of Cups, like ending this, having to walk away, ending this and walking away caused a lot of burdens for you. Why? Because you had a lot of love for this person. So it was difficult to walk away. It was difficult for you to walk away. All right, let's look into this Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords talks about retreat after, you know, a loss, like taking time to recover. Okay, so let's look into the page, or the Four of Swords. What is the Four of Swords? What is it that they need to recover? It's like you need to get your strength back. Get your strength back. Like healing. Four of Swords talks about healing, getting that strength back. Because right now you're very nervous about making any kind of chance, taking any kind of chance. What else can you tell us about this Four of Swords? Okay. Healing your heart and finding balance in your life. Finding balance in your life by looking at the truth of what you missed. What did you miss? What is it about you that allowed somebody to play with your heart like that? Because the truth is, we see these signs, right? Sometimes when we go back, we were like, oh, that's what that was. You know, we get the clarity afterwards, you know, because when we're in it, sometimes people, especially if somebody's manipulating us, emotionally manipulating us, it keeps us in this state of unable to see stuff, whatever they're doing, clearly. And so there's, for you to heal and recover from whatever addictions you may be suffering from, there's a need to look at what it is that you missed. And when you start seeing those things of what you missed, then you can start breaking that down, you know. Why do I allow people to manipulate me? And it could be from childhood stuff, you know, your parents or grandparents or siblings or even past loves. You know, we develop codependency on someone else to bring us love. Like something that I learned is that I allowed unhealthy relationships because I almost had to prove to the person that I was worthy of love. And so I gave, and these people never gave back to me. It left me feeling angry and bitter and hurt when I'm like, I gave all this love to these people and they treated me like this. But I had to look at myself, well, why do I allow people to do this to me? Why? And you know, you have to look at that. And now you're in this state of, you know, hold on. So when you start to look at this, when you start to look at the truth of why this happened in your relationship, it could have been like it's something that you witnessed growing up, or I really couldn't tell you exactly just yet, but it's about like sexual, like there was never balance. That's what it is. There was, because the Temperance card talks about balance. Okay, balance, you know, self-control when it comes to being sexually promiscuous and juggling multiple people. There was no balance. It could have been that there was no balance in a situation like that growing up, and so it plays out in your relationships. We have Seven of Cups and the Five of, it's like somebody likes the competition. Like somebody might like, I don't know if this is you or if this is something you witnessed, or this is a pattern in your relationships, that people like to have lots of options, and they like that the people, their options are in competition with one another. Why? Because this person is very sexually promiscuous. They're always juggling. No matter what relationship they're in, they're always juggling. There's no balance in their life. There's no self-control. All right, so let's see. Let's see if there's any advice. What is it, the main thing that they need to let go of? What is the main thing that they need to let go of? The fear. The fear. Let go of the fear, the anxiety. Once you let go, you're gonna that wheel of fortune is gonna start turning in your favor. You're gonna find something that is fulfilling. But finding fulfillment, first and foremost, the Nine of Pentacles talks about singles, like being single and independent. That's where you're gonna find your happiness, being single, independent on your own. And only until you can do that by looking at that, looking at the truth of what it is that you're so worried about, will you be able to have that wheel of fortune and make that take that chance on a new love. But first and foremost, you need to release what happened in the past. Find your stability, your footing in singlehood. First, being good, being on your own, being stable, self-sufficient on your own, emotionally, physically, financially. You have to be good on your own before you can go into another relationship. Because if you're not fulfilled on your own, there's always going to be that void that you're always trying to get other people to fill, and it's just not going to work. It's going to end up in the same, it's going to end up the same way. So let go. It says release the past. There's a more enriching future coming. You got to let that go. Whatever happened in the past. Remember, people that you're going to deal with in the future is not your the people that you dealt with in the past. The only reason that you deal with people, like when people say, oh, everybody's the same, every woman's the same, every man's the same. No, it's not. It's because people are failing to look at themselves and why they attract these kinds of people. Once you have that clarity and that truth of self, you're not going to allow people to come and bring this crap to you. You're not going to allow people to be emotionally manipulative. You're not going to allow their immature ways to cloud your judgment. But in order to get that clarity, first and foremost, is being solid and stable on your own, being good, being on your own. Only until then will you be able to attract someone that's more fulfilling. Because you have to look at why weren't you seeing this person for who they really are? Why weren't you seeing that? Okay? All right, guys, I think I'm gonna leave that one there. This one went on for almost 30 minutes. But I hope this brought clarity. I hope it brought some help. And we'll see you guys next week for Tarot Rehab, okay? Be sure to check out my Patreon page. I do Tarot Rehab over there too. It's only a $5 a month there, and I try to do these every week just to bring different messages for the people who are struggling with any kinds of addictions. All right, guys, so again, I hope this helped, and we'll see you guys next time. All right, group number 2, this is your Tarot Rehab reading. I'm gonna pull one of these Archangel cards to get you the message of what it is that Spirit wants you to know regarding whatever you might be dealing with, okay, at the moment that's triggering your addictions, okay? So hopefully this will bring you some clarity and some support on how to move through those energies. If you struggle with staying clean, or if you're trying to get clean, no matter where you are in your rehabilitation journey, hopefully this will bring you some support that you need, okay? So let's get one card for the overall message for you. Spirit, please and thank you. What message does group number 2 need to hear today? What message does group number 2 need to hear today? Okay, we got 2. The first card we got is a 3 of Ariel. This says, do what you love, a time for great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Okay, so this is surrounding your career. It's saying that, you know, it's time to focus on you, doing what you love, okay? You're going to be working with others. And then we got the 5 of Gabriel. The 5 of Gabriel, it's a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So it could be like you're on your way to doing something that you really enjoy, and people are causing drama around you, and you're just like, you know. Withdraw from the drama of others around you. Have patience with yourself, okay? So don't be so hard on yourself, all right? Let's look into what do you have going on in work right now? What good things do you have going on in work right now, okay? What good things do you have going on in work right now? It's like, what do you have going on in work right now? Okay. We have the Tower. This is oppression, fear of change. Okay, I'm clarifying this one. The 3 of Ariel. Do what you love, a time for great personal growth in your career, but you're afraid. Oh, it came in reverse. You're afraid of change, and you're afraid of change. And so because you're confused, this is a card of indecision. And then we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Family trouble. So this is whatever you're trying to move towards, it's causing a lot of drama in your life. People are trying to and you're trying to stop all the craziness, right? But in the midst of trying to keep this in your home life, your family life from falling apart, you're actually it's causing you to have confusion, and yeah, you're afraid of change, or the people around you could be afraid of change. The people around you are afraid of the changes that you're going to make, and so it's causing problems in your family. So it says, a challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. So withdrawing from that, yeah, you're trying to stand your ground. You're trying to stand your ground, and all these people are just coming at you. You know, everybody's fighting, and you're just like, can I just please not, you know? Can you just leave me alone? Okay, so that's what's going on right now. So Spirit's saying to withdraw, get away from the chaos. Get away from the chaos. What else does group 2 need to know? We got the Knight of Swords. This is a lifestyle change. This is a lifestyle change. What is this lifestyle change? This lifestyle change is a new Page of Cups. What is this lifestyle change? This Page of Cups. This is a studious kid, or not a kid, you know, you don't have to be a kid. This is somebody who's very studious. You might be trying to further your education, trying to learn something new, maybe doing volunteer work, but it's bringing in the Wheel of Fortune. So this big lifestyle change, whatever you're doing, remember, do what you love, a time for great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. So whatever it is that you're doing, like, you love it, and it's going to bring you good fortune. Let me look at something real quick. What is this? Okay, so pages talk about new beginnings, right? New beginnings. It's creative work. The page of Cups talks about this could be a psychic, a singer, a poet, any kind of artist, any, you know, something in the creative field. It could also be somebody who works with youth. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's gonna be a lifestyle change for you. And you know, somebody's fearing that change. I don't know if it could be the people around you. They're fearing that change, and so they're causing a lot of conflict and drama in your life. Your home is, you know, you're having troubles at home, right? So too many. So yeah, you're burdened. You're like, I don't know how to move forward. You know, I want everybody to be happy, but I want to be happy too, right? That's why Spirit's saying, withdraw from the drama of others and focus on what it is that you love. Yeah. Ace of Cups, new beginnings, new and something that you love. If you don't, you know, people are trying to end your happiness. They don't want you to have this happiness because that requires you to move away from them. It requires you to cut them out. And they're like, oh shit, you know, if this person leaves, we're going to struggle. So people are trying to hold you back because they're the ones who are afraid of the change. And because they're afraid of this change, they're trying to create, you know, fear in you. But Spirit's saying, do what you love. It's going to bring you, the wheel of fortune is going to go in your favor. Even if it might be a big lifestyle change, withdraw from the drama. Withdraw from this. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. And go after what it is that you love. Yeah. Go after what it is that you love. Okay, let's see if there's any final advice for you guys, and then I'll let you go. Pile 2. Your reading went by kind of quick. Pile 1 was almost 30 minutes long. You know? But it's like straight to the point. What do you need to know? I was going to ask about your addiction. I don't know if you just kind of like to drink. You need to stop that. If you the Queen of Cups, I'm taking it as like the love for the bottle, the cup, you know, drinking, and that. Any final advice? Don't fall into that old way of being or that old way of coping. Yeah, reject that. You know, somebody's offering you that cup. It's saying reject it. Don't do it. Cut it out. Cut out that. Yeah, again. Cut it out. Cut out that love for the cup, the King of Cups. Cut it out. Don't. If somebody offers you, don't. You know, reject it. The only cup you should be accepting is one that isn't empty. See this in this King of Cups cup, his cup is empty. This new beginning, whatever it is that you're trying to do in this creative field, there's a fish in this cup. There's something that can be offered to you. Whereas in this cup it's empty, you know? So it's saying reject the cup, cut it out, end it, okay? Because you have something that's, you know, Spirit's here, like, I got a cup for you, but there's something of worth value in this one. This new beginning, whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's, you know, singing, poetry, any kind of artistic work, working with kids. It could be working with children, you know. Focus on that. That's what Spirit's saying, okay? All right, pile number 2. I hope this helped, and we'll see you guys next week. Also, don't forget, if you need extra support, I do these Rehab tarot readings on my Patreon. It's only $5 a month, and I put different content on, you know, it's, you know, we look into the same stuff, you know, we do tarot rehab, but it's for my Patreon, so you probably, you know, whereas these readings are kind of general for, like, lots of people, it's a little bit more, you might get a lot more benefit from that. All right, guys, I'll put the information for that down below, and if not, we'll see you guys next time. All right, pile number 3, we're here to do your tarot rehab. We are going to start off by pulling one of these Archangel cards. This is going to give us the message the overall message of what you're dealing with. That's, you know, triggering your addictions. Wherever you are in your journey, whether you've been clean for a while or you're trying to get clean, struggling to stay clean, wherever you are, this is going to give us the overall energy of what you need to look at. Okay, this is what's triggering you. You got the Six of Raphael. This says, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. So this could be whatever's triggering you is something from your past. Okay. Something from the past. Something from the past. Okay. So let's see. It's saying to embrace your inner child. So your inner child, like, you might need to do some of that, you know, some inner work to kind of heal that inner child within you. So this could be triggers from childhood. You know, the Hermit needing to go within to look at that. What was it that... Okay, wow. Okay. Needing to look at what happened in the past, and it might be uncomfortable because it could be that the Knight of Wands is I see it as a very cruel, lusty, sexually impulsive energy. So that could have happened. Some sexual abuse could have happened when you were a child. Could have been someone in the home that did this to you. Needing to look. Having to see things, get a different perspective on it. Get a different perspective on it. What is that? Hold on, guys. Oh, it's saying, okay, it's saying that if you don't know how to do that, you might have to get some support. Okay, this is the Three of Pentacles talks about somebody who's really skilled at their craft. So if it's somebody, maybe a therapist that you might need to see to help you look at this, because the Hermit talks about going within to look at things internally. But in this card, he's trying to hide from it. He's like, I don't want to look at that. Please don't make me look at that. And about this sexual abuse that could have taken place in the home when you were a child. So it's saying you need to get some extra support, you know. I don't even know what to ask, guys. Alright. Put these ones back, okay? What do we want to look into? Alright, so we have the Hermit. Let's start by looking at that. What is it that you need to... I mean, we already know what you need to look at, but why are you so afraid? Let's see why you're so afraid to look at it. I mean, it's not... Of course, it's... Like, well, nobody wants to look at that, you know? It's painful. It sucks, you know? Not looking at it, you're dealing with it by coping with, you know, drugs, alcohol, whatever that may be. Why are you afraid to look at it? It's just very overwhelming. It's like overload. It could have been that okay, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, It could have been that the last time you talked about it or you brought it up, whoever you talked to about it, this person was very cold to you. You know, they could have said you were being dishonest. And then we have the Temperance in reverse. This is very disruptive energy, chaos, feeling out of control. So it could have been the person that the last time you communicated with this, you know, the person didn't believe you. They called you, they could have said you were lying. They were saying, oh, you're it created a lot of disruption in your environment. And that's why, you know, it's just like the last time I talked about this, it didn't go well. The last time I talked about it, they just, you know, just disregarded everything that I said. They called me a liar. I don't want to look at that. And so now you're just like, well, what if someone else calls me a liar? You just don't want to look at it. It's too overwhelming. That's why it's saying, like, you need, you know, you don't know how to move forward, right? You don't know how to deal with this. So it's telling you need to get that support. What else can you tell us about this Three of Pentacles? Let's look into the support that you need. Where can you find the support? Someone's work, you know, finding somebody who does this kind of work, and this person's going to help you find your way out of that situation that's left you heartbroken. Needing to find your way out, because you could be feeling just lost. I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know how to feel better. You find somebody who does this kind of work, and get that extra support. All right, so let's, I don't know if you guys want to look into this what actually happened. What can you tell us about the Knight of Wands? Oh, it was your father. It could have been a father figure. It could have been a father figure that did this to you in the home. The mother, when this mother got the news of what happened, it was almost like, yeah. See here, this Queen of Pentacles, she has all her kids, you know, around her. She's just focused on that money. She's just looking at the coin. So it's like the mother wasn't even paying attention to the kids. That's why it was like they called you a liar. They could have said that you know, you were the one being dishonest, that it wasn't true, you were exaggerating, because it caused a lot, you know, accepting this truth would have caused a lot of disruption and chaos in their life, right? They didn't want that chaos, you know. They were focused on their money, focused on, you know, whatever the work that they were doing. And then here, you know, here in this card, it's like this little bird is bringing this person a message, like, hello, do you not hear what I'm saying? I'm delivering a message to you. This person's like, I'm busy. Leave me alone. I'm busy. Again, the kids around her, you know, she's not even paying attention to them. She's more focused on that coin. And then you got the magician. It's like, the way I'm taking the magician, the magician is like scattered, wasted energy. It's like their focus was on all the wrong things, and that's why when you came in with this truth about what was happening, this person's like, I can't really deal with this. You're just lying. You just want attention. And it's like, so now you're like, well, you weren't able to process it when you were a child. No one allowed you the freedom, the space, the safety to talk about this, so you just hid from it, and it led to addictions. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. What advice do you have for group 3? What advice do you have for group 3? I'm sorry, guys. Looking at the truth of what broke your heart, looking at the secrets is gonna start to help heal you. Help heal you. It's gonna help you be able to make that change in direction when it comes to your life. You're gonna be able to walk away from that love of whatever addiction you have. Because in this deck, in this card, the Knight of Cups, when I see the cup, it's like empty. There's nothing in there. So you can be, trying to cope with something that just doesn't fill that void, right? So it's needing you to walk away from that. Six of Pentacles. It's like needing to get the help that you need. Okay, receiving help. You need to receive that help, because you might feel like, I can't do this on my own. That tower, that just nervous, not wanting to really face it. But you can get some support, some help from people that it's going to help you heal your inner child, because you weren't able to really be a kid. It's going to allow you to hold on, where did it go? It says new friends, rekindled relationship. So healing this is going to allow you to come into contact with people that are good for your soul, who are going to help you heal, and it might even help you heal some past relationships. That's going to be completely up to you. This is also going to help you be able to walk away from any kind of addictions, but needing to get out of that hangman position, just not, I don't know which way to go, and looking at really talking, even though it hurts, about the deception that went on. Okay? Any final advice for group 3? Any other advice for group 3? Final advice for group 3? Yes, I'm so sorry that you've been dealing with that. Yeah, go get the help. Get the support that you need. Three of Pentacles talks about a workplace, needing to go to someone's place of work to find this help. You might be hesitant. You might be like, I don't know if I want to. And we got the High Priestess. Somebody's that's going to help illuminate these secrets and help you work through them. That's what Spirit's advice is, to seek out the support that's going to help you illuminate and uncover all the secrets that have been hidden. Yeah, that's what Spirit's advice is for you guys. Okay, this is going to help heal that child within you that was neglected. Let's be real, abused and neglected. And that's why you're struggling with your addictions. You're just trying to, addictions. I don't see people that have these addictions as they're bad people. We don't wake up one day and say, I want to be an alcoholic, I want to be a drug addict. We use those as coping mechanisms to hide the things that have been hidden. And sometimes we can't talk to other people, and that burden becomes so heavy within ourselves that we just want to escape the whatever it is that we have going on in our minds. So really needing to heal that inner child that wasn't allowed to heal, wasn't allowed to talk about it. And it's going to bring in new friendships. It's going to heal your past, some of your past relationships. And but looking at what happened in your childhood is going to be very, very, very important for you. Okay, so all right, guys. Well, I hope this helped. Don't forget to check out my Patreon page. I do these tarot readings over there as well. So if you don't get the support, or if you don't get the messages that I put on YouTube and Facebook aren't helping, what I put out on Patreon is more limited to the people, right? It's the intentions I set are just strictly for my Patreon people, okay? Whereas I'm when I set the intentions to do these readings, I set the intentions for the people on YouTube and Facebook to get the messages that they need. So if you really want a message for you, you can try the Patreon page. That tier is only $5 a month, or you can always book personal. All right, guys, I hope this helped, and we will see you guys next week. If not, I hope this helped.